What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Thank you and welcome to Shade Stoop. Happy and blessed Labor Day. I almost forgot what it was, guys. Everything goes so quick now. Hope you guys are having a great holiday. I haven't started doing anything yet because I just got up not too long ago and I had to put up some more fall decor and exercise, stretch, and do a lot of other things before I actually go out. Hold on for 1 second. Yes, yes. Sorry about that. She had to hand me this nasty little collagen. It's warm as ever too, so I'm gonna drink that. I'm gonna do that and stuff. But I hope you guys are having a great holiday. Hopefully you don't have to go to work or anything, and y'all can just chill out and just enjoy, your barbecue or whatever you eat today. Just chill and just do something fun. I did do something fun yesterday, and I hope you guys checked out those pictures on my community page. I went up to another part of Cali, and it's so beautiful, y'all. I was like, I don't even know what elevation I was at. It was like very, very high, and I was actually scared. But like I said before on the other live, I'll you know drive up a mountain, all right, but I can't hike up one that high. And so I took some pictures up there and stuff, and a little it's like a little cabin that we was at for the day. It has a little lake out there, a hiking trail, a lot of big boulders and mountains and things like that, and wild animals and things like that. So we had a good time and stuff, and I enjoyed the trip going back. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Going to the place, I did not enjoy that trip because going up that mountain, you just go higher and higher. Y'all, it's so funny because like the road is so narrow, so I actually drove on the other side because I didn't want to drive on the right side because it's just too close to the cliff. You know what I'm saying? And one little slight movement, you over that cliff, and they don't have anything to guard you or anything. So I drove on the other side. You can actually see if cars are coming. You know what I'm saying? So I could get over in time enough. And plus, on that road, it's hardly any cars that come through there. But we had a good time. I want to go back. I don't know if I'm gonna go to that one, but I'm probably gonna find another one. I'm telling you, when I say it's a high, hey, West Adams, thank you for coming in. When I say it's a high elevation, it is. I don't know how high it was because I didn't look to see, but I took pictures from up there. I was scared to get out of the car and go to like the edge of the mountain, so I did it from my car window. But when I was at the cabin, I took a few pictures there. I wanted to go into the woods, but I was also scared to go in there too. Hey, Amori, thank you for coming in. My ass be tripping out because I be thinking animals, like mountain lions, and I think we have bears here. I don't know which one we have. We have not like I think we got brown bears here, if I'm not mistaken. And I just don't want to be out there in those woods. You know what I'm saying? In those mountains and shit, and then a horror story happens or some psychotic killer is out there, and in those mountains and shit, and we out there by ourselves, and then something happened. Don't forget, y'all, don't do no more than 3 emojis, no all caps. Okay, no all caps. That's why Nightbot said don't spam caps. That's mean, typing with all caps. And no more than 2 emojis, all right? And what else? No spam. Okay, so I guess that's spamming when you do all caps, okay? But yeah, I had a good time yesterday. I can't wait to go back. When I go to Disneyland, I'll do a little video in there probably and stuff because we're going to Disneyland pretty soon. And then when I go to that crazy ass Universal Studios horror night, I'll take a little pictures or video or something before I go inside of the place to let y'all see and stuff. Now, granted, I don't like going to places like that, but it's fun. You know what I'm saying? They really don't be scaring me or anything. They just be funny. Sometimes I just be in there laughing because it'd be so damn funny. Like at Knott's Berry Farm, when I first went there, because we went like 4 times in a row. No, 3 times in a row. The first time I think we went with my soon-to-be ex. Okay. And I laughed so hard that night. I'm not going to lie because my little boy was so damn petrified. I laughed my ass off that night. If y'all live out here in Southern California, go to Knott's Berry Farm for fall time. Your ass is going to be laughing because my ass was laughing the whole entire time. I mean, I got scared a couple times when I was laughing. It was so damn funny. I'm not gonna lie. But they got some good dead going special effects in some of those like haunted houses and stuff. I mean, that crap is almost like it's real. You know what I'm saying? And it's fun. It's not like no demonic type. Some of them are, but some of them are not. But it's just more like, having fun. You just laughing at the shit because you know it ain't real. But you know what? I said one day when I get time, I'm going to write a book. Okay? Another book, and I'm going to do a scary one. I want to write about, you go into a haunted house, right? Something like that. And you think all these daggone creatures are fake. Some of them are, but some of them are real. They should make a movie like that. I think they might have done a movie like that. I'm not sure, but they should make an updated one if they didn't. Okay, because that would be something else. And that's just the type of stuff I be thinking about when I go to the haunted house. I'd be like, what if this shit is real? Some of it is real. I wonder what people would do. I'd be thinking of weird shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When I be going places like that. But it's fun. So if you live in Southern California, you should go to Knott's Berry Farm, during September and October. Okay. And then just go to if you ever out here, go to Universal Studios too. Okay, come there and check out what else. Where else? And when you come here, check out what is that thing called? I'm going there to Venice, not Venice Beach, okay, but Venice. You can go to Venice Beach too. I mean, it's okay. But Venice Canal. Check that out. It is so beautiful there. If you go look at any of my videos and you go all the way back, I actually think that I have a video up showing you guys about Venice Canal. And they try to make it look like I think that's Italy where the water is at and stuff, and the people living like out there like that. Okay, on like the homes and stuff is near the water or on the water. I don't know, but that's how it is there. It's very beautiful. Hey, Elisa, thank you for coming in and stuff. So I'm gonna go back to Venice Canal because I didn't even know about it until somebody told me about it, and I decided to go. But I haven't been since. I think we went right before or right during CV when it first came out. I think I'm not sure, but I'm going back soon. As soon as this hot weather go, we're gonna go there, and I'm gonna definitely take you guys there when we go because it's beautiful there. Okay, and they probably have it decorated when I go because that would be nice if I go, like around the fall time and stuff, and then all the trees then change colors and things like that. But when you come out here, I mean, look at a lot of stuff. Don't be just going to these weird places and stuff. Go and look at these homeless people all around in the hood areas and in LA. Go to some real areas and you'll really like it out here for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I do. And like Malibu Beach is very nice. Okay. And I'm gonna say it again, Laguna Hills Beach and that entire area is really, really nice. Okay. I mean, it really is. And I didn't do a video there, but I did take pictures and put them up on my Facebook. I don't remember, or either on my Instagram. But I'm gonna go there again and I'm gonna do updated stuff for you guys to see it. And they got this cool ass outlet mall right there, right? It's not cheap like that because everything is more expensive, but it's like an outlet mall for expensive stuff. Okay, much like the other outlet mall that I went to. Okay, and it's very beautiful. You can ride the trolley. You can get on a trolley, right? And you can go to the beach. I have never been to that beach before, but I rode on the trolley and passed through it. I didn't get out or anything, but it's a nice beach with a pier, and it's very, very nice. You guys need to check that out if you ever come out here to Cali. I think that's I cannot even remember the name of that area. It's it'll come to me. I can't remember. I could never remember. It's not too far from San Diego though. And Oceanside Beach is okay. I like going out there, walking on the pier. That entire area is very nice too. But Laguna Hills, okay, that is the place that you want to go. Okay, because it's really nice. They got a lot of shops there that you can eat, you can shop. It's just a nice little beachy type area. You know what I'm saying? The pier is very beautiful. Walking out there, I actually took pictures. Because I do photography, right? So I actually took some real nice pictures out there. I actually got a picture of a bird with his, I think his leg was cut off or something, and he was standing up on one leg and stuff. And I took a picture of it and stuff, and just the water itself is very beautiful, just like Malibu Beach. I got some damn good pictures from Malibu Beach. It's like they like postcards. So check if you ever come out here to Southern California, check those beaches out. I haven't been to some of the other ones, but I did go to Oceanside, Malibu, Laguna Hills. Another beach, I can't remember the name of it, in Venice Beach. I did not care for Venice Beach, okay? Because the reason being is because the water itself it just did not look clean. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of homeless people. And as far as the people on the street selling stuff and the music, and you got all different cultures down there, that is nice. But that damn area, just is a lot of dirtiness. You know what I'm saying? And then those bathrooms are disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Because I need to stop saying, you know what I'm saying? But those bathrooms, if I'm not saying okay, I'm saying you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna try to stop saying that today, okay? Yeah, I go with the okay. But anyway, don't use the bathrooms there. You may have to go to like a restaurant a little ways away or either like a let's see, a CVS or somewhere like that to use the bathroom, because that bathroom there is disgusting. At least the last time we've been there and stuff. Then they have a little smaller beach. I don't know the name of it, and we went to it. It's not too far from Venice Beach, I think, or either from Warner Brothers Studios. And we actually went to that beach. I actually took pictures there too. And that's a nice little beach. That's a man-made beach area though, right there. And then if you come out here, go to Warner Brothers, because that's a nice, listen, that studio is on point. Okay. And then I knew I was gonna say okay again. And then we ate at the Friends Cafe. That food was absolutely good, and those cupcakes is on point. Okay. So if you, yeah, I may keep on saying okay, but that other thing that I say, I'm gonna try to stop saying that. But you know what I'm saying, because that's annoying. Okay, that's what I'm gonna stop saying. All right, but those cupcakes are super delicious. Okay, so if you come out here to Southern California, Warner Brothers is a place you must see. And we went to the other one too, which is Paramount. Paramount is a smaller set, but it's still nice. But it's not nice like that Warner Brothers. That is really nice. That is really, really a nice little venture that you can go on if you come out here. And then check out Balboa Park up in San Diego, in the San Diego Zoo. I'm going to call it San Diego. Okay, you're going to check that out too, because it's very nice. Let's see. But Balboa Park, it has a little, you can go like on a hike through the woods. It's very nice out there too. And then you can my daughter actually did a street performance out there for her first time. She danced, and she had a good time, and everybody out there was so nice and stuff. And she was jamming. I got that video up too when she was dancing. But she's gonna go out there again and really jam, because she was kind of shy when we went out there the first time. But the second time, she's gonna go out there. She's gonna really jam. I want to see her do some of these other moves that she normally does and stuff. But we had a good time. So these are just some of the things that you can do when you come out here. And then as far as eating places, you need to check out Maestro's. Definitely Mr. Chow. Excellent food at Mr. Chow. Is a lot, but it's excellent food. And the way they price their stuff is somewhat tripped out. When I went, the dude was trying to tell me, we don't be listening. The waiter was trying to tell me how to order the food, but I know everything about the restaurant, and I ordered everything the way I wanted to, and I ended up paying a lot more. But I still gave him a $25 tip, so he was happy about that. Hey, Brown Sweet, you what? You went to a new beach, girl? What? What, girl? Girl, nah, I don't know if I can do that. I don't even want to see those nude bodies unless it's some fine looking man looking good and stuff. And, all these other bodies I don't want to see. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got the 6-pack or 12 or whatever, I don't want to see it. I don't know, but because I want to see some of these old women and stuff, some of these young women with all that stuff. Hell no. Nope. What's not annoying, Elisa? Oh, you said you had a good afternoon because it's not annoying. That's good, girl. Glad your afternoon is going good. Mine is going good too, drinking this collagen sitting up here. And it's nasty, but it's warm, so it actually feels good, going down my esophagus. And just basically you can feel it going all the way throughout your body. You know what I'm saying? You really can. I knew I was gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? You can feel it going through your body. I would actually tell you every place it goes, but then y'all be like, this lady is crazy as ever. But okay. But it does. Y'all should try this collagen. Yeah, it's good for you. And now they got a study that said they actually believe it does benefit you. Start drinking it at like 30 some years old, because you start losing collagen as you start getting older. And then when you start getting even older, you start losing collagen a little bit more quicker. All right. Yeah, girl. I'll be saying, yeah, that's a hot ass mess, girl. But yeah, when y'all come out here, listen, don't be just out here visiting Compton and Inglewood and all these other places. Half of these places I have never been to. I did go to Inglewood. I did go to Inglewood, Skid Row, and that type of places, but by accident the first time. But when you come out here, try to look at some really nice things. You know what I'm saying? Because if you come out here and you just go to like the bad areas and things like that, you're going to have a bad perception of Southern California. But if you come out here and you look for the best, then you will have a better perception of it. Just like if you ever relocate out here, you cannot relocate out here and think you are a star. All right. And try to live like stars, because you're not a star unless you are a star. I mean, everybody is a star, but you know what I'm talking about, being a celebrity. Okay. A lot of people come out here and be in the Twilight Zone. Hey, Ryan, thank you for coming in. They be out here in the Twilight Zone. All right. They think they can come out here and be a superstar and everybody out here is rich and everybody look good. This is not true. Everybody dress up. That's a lie. Stop listening to YouTubers that don't live out here, that visited out here 1 or 2 times and was out here for a couple of weeks and think they know everything about Southern California. I've been out here 10 years. 10 years. Okay? So therefore, I do know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we have homelessness like any other state. There's a lot here, especially when you go like to LA, certain like downtown, things like that. However, it's a lot of areas that you don't see homeless people. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to look for the best instead of going to the worst. And check out Rodeo Drive, because contrary to what people say, they do have guests there that you can't afford. Of course, it's a little bit more costly than the regular gas, but you still can afford to shop at that gas store. Because when I go to Rodeo Drive, I go to gas there. Of course, I go to the other stores too, but I can't buy some of that stuff. I went inside of the other store, looked at I think that purse was $5,000-$7,000. Good and daggone well, I couldn't get that purse. Okay, but I still looked at it. The lady let me put it on and everything else. She thought I could buy it. I could have charged it, but that would be stupid. You know what I'm saying? We don't charge stuff like that. Charge real stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not no $7,000 purse like you're rich. But when you come there, they do have stores that you can afford. And at times, you may be able to go into Versace and buy something, because everything in there, I mean, it is costly, but some things are a little bit lesser. You know what I'm saying? You may be able to get that, But mainly you come to Rodeo Drive to see it. Maybe you'll see a celebrity. I don't know. I never really seen one. I mean, I think I did, but they had the umbrella over him. I don't care about all that anyway. I just like going to Rodeo Drive. But some people do go to Rodeo Drive to see stars. I don't care about that because they don't know me. I don't know them. I'm a star too. So I don't care about all that. I don't ask for no autographs or anything. I can see Usher and I'm not saying a word to him unless he say hi to me. And I'm for real. So I don't think, like some people be going head over heels for these celebrities and stuff. But for me, I like seeing them. I'm not running up to you though. That's on everything. I'm not even going to ask you for your autograph. Okay, because I feel like we are stars. And if more people think like that, y'all wouldn't be doing crazy stuff. And you'll take care of yourself better. How are they so special, more special than you? Child, please. You sure do, Brown Sweet. You need to definitely visit here. And then you can visit me. And we're going to have a good time out here too, because my butt is not boring. All right. I like to do a lot of stuff. What you say, girl? Hey, Ryan, being on here takes my mind off things. I know that's right. That's why I came up here to do this video before I leave out, because it puts you in a better mood when you watch positive and people who are funny. I don't want to watch no bull crap, before I leave. Now, sometimes I do be in the mood for it, like, some arguing online and just so I can laugh. But other than that, I don't want to see that every day, because I'm thinking, damn, do people got any other things to talk about besides arguing? And yeah, some people do like to see YouTubers do this, but are you going to get any real supporters or awards from YouTube doing all that? No. So you have to be in the real world. It's okay to act a mess sometimes, because I do it on my channel sometimes, but not all the time. And then plus it gets old after a while. You know what I'm saying? It's like when a woman is with a dude, right? Or a dude is with a woman and they break up and get back together, break up and get back together. Then they air their business online. Eventually you're going to stop doing that, because you two are breaking up, get back together, and people are going to just be like shaking their head and end up talking about both of you guys and things like that. So if you two break up and get into it again, there's no point in getting online airing out anything. You know what I'm saying? It's much like when women be with men or men be with women who are abusive. We're not going to keep on telling people, at least you shouldn't, because eventually people are going to stop listening and start shaking their head because they realize something is probably wrong with both of you guys. So what's the point? Keep on arguing on the same thing with the same people over and over again over the same stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. All the time. That's why they be having all this negative stuff in their life. And then they get on YouTube and try to act like everything going good in their life. If everything was going good in your life, you wouldn't be on here arguing all the daggone time and screaming at the top of your lungs. That's not positivity. And you can't even make me believe you're happy. Brown Sweet says, right, some people like to listen to the mess all the time. I enjoy a good laugh, but mess all the time, shaking my head. I know that's right. And then she said, Ryan, I don't think you're connected to me. YouTube was doing some real things. Yeah, sometimes they unsubscribe people and all that. That's why you just got to check who you want to be subscribed to and just subscribe back to them. I don't know why YouTube do that. I mean, they did that to me a couple of times, unsubscribe me to the people. And I think they did it one time, unsubscribe me to Ryan. I subscribed right back. And sometimes your notifications don't come up either, you know. That's why I try to put up a post. I don't put it up to just about at the time because, you know, like I told you before, I got this weird ass keep on coming over here because he don't have anything to do with his life. He's one of those type of people I'm talking about. You know, he just don't have anything to do with his life. He likes to harass. He likes to say stupid, untrue things on my YouTube channel. He likes to send me messages and call. I don't answer the phone, but, you know, you got people like that. They got real mental problems. They just don't have anything of value in their life to focus on. So they focus on weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But anyway, today's topic, y'all, is about, let me just read the article because I'm like, I laughed when I saw it. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I laughed because I was like, okay, so who wrote this? Okay, they said this right here. I wanted to put my title up the same way, but I don't want to copy. Man caught fornicating with cow faces serious consequences. First of all, my voice is going in and out. A man was caught fornicating. Fornication is having sex without being married. So I'm just trying to figure out, why did they use that word? How about just say man caught having sex with a cow? Because he's not fornicating because he can never marry a cow. You see what I'm saying? That's the way I'm looking at it. Okay, so I just thought that sounded very funny and I was laughing about it. And then the whole thing about a man having sex with a cow. Why is he attracted to a cow? Y'all, I almost laughed and spit this stuff out my mouth. Why is he attracted to a cow? Okay, and then the next story, y'all, that I'm going to go over briefly is about, remember when I told you about the man who went to work and he left his daughter at home like always, and his daughter had called him up on the phone or either text him and told him that she hears somebody at the front door, and dad said, I forgot what dad said. Well, anyway, the little girl, I guess, the dad said, go back to sleep. I don't know. Anyway, they got the dude who did it. All right. So I'm going to update you guys on that. And that's a daggone shame. Again, I'm going to say this. If your child is calling you or texting you from work saying she hears somebody at the front door, you leave your job and go check on your child. Just because your child was at home all other times and everything went good, it doesn't mean that she can handle what's coming next. And clearly she didn't. Because what this man did is ridiculous, okay? And I'm glad they got his butt. I'm really am. So we're going to talk about those two subjects today, okay? But before we talk about it, I need to go ahead and go over the copyright disclaimer. And that is the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research, and etc. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area of the video, as well as in the comment section. It will be in the comment section and it's scrolling across the screen right here, okay? Y'all, I laugh because anytime I'm not messing up, I don't know, I find it very funny. This is why when I try to be an actress, man, I couldn't do it. Because even when I do good, I start cracking up about it because I start tripping out. Because I can't believe I'm not messing up. And then after that, then I start messing up. But it's just so funny. But anyway, guys, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this topic today, these two topics. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below. And y'all know what else y'all need to do? You need to hit that little thing right there, the bell, so you can be notified of any and all, hopefully, video shorts that I do. I don't know if they notify you of a short, but check out my shorts. I did one last night, okay, and stuff. And then I put up another haul. I don't know if a lot of people are going to view that. It seemed like they don't like watching nothing but Dollar Tree hauls. I should have titled it as Dollar Tree, but then that's kind of like deception. So I just went on and did at home store. But if I would have been smarter, what I should have did is that I should have included Dollar Tree stuff so they can come to the channel and watch it. I kind of made an error there because I did that like last night before I went to bed. And y'all, the other video, let me tell y'all a funny story. The other video that I put up on Saturday, the haul, the Dollar Tree haul, y'all, I fell asleep while I was doing the haul. I was editing that video while I was asleep, okay? I woke up and it was still like, oh man, I had put pictures up there, like personal videos. If y'all would have seen them videos, y'all would have been dying laughing. Y'all, no, actually, the guys would have been like, "Woo!" Okay, but the women probably would be like shaking their heads. Some women probably wouldn't be, but I'm just saying, y'all, I had made a mistake and clicked one of the videos that I had made for the person who I was talking to, and I was dancing, right? And I had on my little black t-shirt and my little underwear, and I was dancing. I was so glad that I woke up, because if I would have hit that daggone post thing like I did with the TikTok video, that would have been funny. And I was looking good though, I ain't gonna lie. And I did not show my face, but still, that was I'm so glad that I woke up. I fell asleep while I was editing a Dollar Tree video and included other videos. Because like when you edit and you use InShot, you click what you want to put on there and you put it on, you merge it all together. And that's what I had did in my sleep. I was actually doing this while I was asleep. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. And had all types of mess up there and stuff. So that's why when I put that video up on Saturday, I didn't have no type of nothing in it. I just put the video up. I think I edited that blooper video that I did at the end, the outro at the end, because that was like a funny blooper that we did, just acting stupid out the 10 hours of me trying to learn 2-3 dance moves when I did the intro video. And so we did that, and I just danced like I was just doing whatever, just acting silly, because my kids always say I can't dance and stuff. So I was just playing that role for them and stuff. So I put that video up, and I did edit that somewhat because I did that the next morning. But it was so daggone funny. When I woke up, the phone was sitting right there. Just like I waste all my fingernail polish on me too, because I be in the bed, right, doing my fingernails. Can you believe that? And I actually do a pretty good job. It'd be like almost dark in my room, and I do my fingernails. And I actually fell asleep while I was putting the white fingernail polish on my pinky fingernail. And when I woke up, the white fingernail polish was all over my blanket. The only good thing about that is that on my bed, I usually use a couple blankets. I use one that I just lay on top of my real nice sheets and stuff, because I'm allergic to everything, and I just like really super soft stuff. So I have a real plush blanket underneath me, right? And so the fingernail polish, the white fingernail polish was all over that. It was even over my other blanket. It was all over my pajamas. So these are the weird shit that I do at nighttime when I'm going to sleep, and I end up falling asleep and do weird stuff, like post stuff that I shouldn't be posting and things like that. Yeah, I was super tired. Yeah, that's funny, ain't it? But I did that on TikTok, but I removed that video so daggone quick. Nobody got a chance to see it except one person. I took it down so quick. But I wasn't asleep. On TikTok, what had happened is that when I was doing the actual video, I made a mistake and clicked the wrong video and posted it. All right. But I took that down so quick, only one person got a chance to see it, and that was it. And everything. But yeah, you got to watch that. So make sure y'all want to be editing while you are falling asleep, because you'll be shocked some of the stuff that you can post. Yeah, I was very tired because I be up not all night, but I be up doing stuff at 4 o'clock in the morning and stuff like that. I cannot go to bed before 4 or 3, and sometimes I be up watching people's videos. I'm gonna stop watching Amori though at night, because I be up watching her video too. It be so they be having me laughing so much, and I still be up. And then one night I was up watching the CEO and stuff, laughing and talking to him and everybody in the chat and stuff, and I was laughing. I think that was a couple of nights ago. And then sometimes I'd be up watching these daggone gaming people like Ryan and Trizzy, and I don't know where Imani is. Hopefully nothing happened to him or anything, because he hasn't been on in a couple of weeks. Sometimes I'd be up watching him and stuff. And usually when I watch Brown Sweet videos, I watch them throughout the day and stuff. But like these gamers and stuff, I watch them at night and stuff, And then Amori, I watch her whenever she come on, if I get a chance to, especially live. Because like if she do a video at night, when I come home, I usually go watch her video. Sometimes I'll be watching it in the car, and then when I get home, I'll put it up on my big computer, my desktop, because I don't like watching video on my laptop. Plus, I need to fix my laptop, and it's been like that for like 2 years now. But yeah, that's why I be staying up, be watching all these videos and shit. But I'm about to start going to bed a little bit early. Usually I go to bed like at 2. Yeah, 2 to 10 is a good time. And then I get up and get ready for work and things like that, and do whatever I got to do at the house, and try to come here and do a video or whatever. And I did this video earlier too, because I have to do my son's schoolwork, get his schoolwork ready for tomorrow, because he returns back to school. And then I need to go look at the other school that I want him to go to, which he'll start probably going to that in January for winter quarter. and stuff because I got to register him and all that stuff. So from now until rent a quarter, I'll teach him homeschool here, right? Huh. And but I have to get all his work together. That's a hard job, y'all, and stuff. And then in January after winter break, he'll go to charter charter school, which he'll do the homeschooling program. And I think he'll do 3 days homeschooling at home, and the other two he will go inside of the school. I think that's how they do it, either one day, however he wants to do it. So he'll do that so he can get his ninth grade accreditation. I mean, his credits or whatever the case is. Actually, it's really just 10th, 11th, and 12th. But yeah, so he can get whatever he need to get because I don't want to have to go and find these type of courses and get accredited and all that stuff to homeschool him further grades up. Like when they get in 10th, 11th, 12th and stuff. And plus, he can go, like I said, get the regular school filling and all of that. And just because I get tired of homeschooling, let's keep it real. Okay, I get tired of homeschooling, getting all that stuff together. It's not an easy job, especially when you work, you're trying to do YouTube, you're trying to do this, that. It's just a lot. Hey, Trizzy, thank you for coming in. It's just a lot of stuff that you have to do when it comes to homeschool. You got to get the curriculum together. You got the grade papers. Sometimes I get behind. And I mean, I be getting behind like a whole week, and then that week turns into 2 weeks, and it's 3 weeks, and you got to grade all these papers. And then, going over stuff, and you got to find the right sites to go over his information, to show him how to do the math. I use Khan Academy for a lot of stuff too. So yeah, Khan Academy and just different sites like that regular schools do use and stuff. And then like special things you want to teach them, like Bible study or Black history or something like that. You have to find your own material as well. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of stuff I be trying to teach my kids, and then I be trying to teach them about medical stuff so they'll know about their bodies and stuff when they go to the doctors, and when they get grown, so they won't be dumb when it comes to health things. You know what I'm saying? And then I be trying to teach them about laws, the legal system, and stuff like that. And I usually use instructors online to teach them about the legal. But for medical, since I know a lot of stuff about medical, I let them use stuff online. But as well, I go over it with them because I know a lot of stuff about the medical field, which I should have stayed in it and became a doctor because I would have made a good doctor. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being scared. So y'all, again, I'm gonna stress this again. Don't let fear and being shy stop you from doing stuff, because later on in life you're gonna realize you should have did it. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, focus on what you like to do and do what you like to do. And that's what it's all about. All right. So now let's go ahead and go over these topics because my ass can talk all day. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and do this reaction because this is a hot ass mess, y'all. All right. So anyway, y'all, this is about the man caught fornicating. I mean, fornicating like like I said, I don't know why they use the word fornicating. I just don't. Because what you mean? Can he get married to the cow? Maybe in this country or wherever this happening, maybe they marry animals or something. Because fornicating, you don't use that with animals. Let me see who just sent me some money. Okay. Let me see. This little girl right here be lying all the time. My daughter. You know what I'm saying? She be lying, y'all. She knows she's supposed to pay her cell phone bill and still haven't sent me the money yet. Shh. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about this. Wait a minute, what the hell? Wait, this boy right here looks tripped out. Wait a minute, y'all. Let me show y'all this boy right here. Now, he does not look like 15 years old. Hold on. This looks like a grown man. And he looks crazy, don't he? Okay. I'm going to have to tell y'all about him, though, because he looks tripped out, man. If I saw him, man, I'm not going to think he's a little 15-year-old kid. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about this this situation right here, which is kind of bizarre. Very bizarre. All right, so a 25-year-old man was apprehended by farmers in Burton near Christchurch, Dorset, for having entanglements with a cow, according to a report done by the Daily Mail. The man, identified as Liam Brown, was caught on the premises by farmers after triggering alarms set up as a result of their suspicions about livestock maltreatment. This is crazy. The incident, which took place on June the 12th, 2022, has sparked outrage in legal action, leading to an impending court sentencing. Mr. Brown, why did he have to have that last name? Reportedly snuck onto a local farm under the cover of darkness to commit the heinous act. However, the newly implemented surveillance system at the farm detected him, alerting the farmers who rushed to the scene. The fast response of the farming family ensured that the man was caught in the act. I cannot believe this man was actually having, you know what, with a cow, preventing further harm to the animals under their care. This incident raises important questions about the necessity of modern surveillance technology in safeguarding animals and property alike. A DNA sample taken from a calf provided evidence of the unspeakable act that this man did. This is nasty. In legal proceedings, Brown pleaded guilty to charges of sex. I cannot even say this. He pleaded guilty to charges of entanglement. I cannot say this. Penna, you know what? With a living animal and causing unnecessary suffering to a protected animal. That's disgusting. So, anyway, the case has been transferred from the Poole Magistrates Court to the Bournemouth Crown Court, reflecting the gravity of the offenses and the potential for a custodial sentence. Now, did I see a picture of this man or not? Let me see. Did they show a picture of this freakazoid? I don't think they did. But the thing about it is, I'm trying to figure out what would make a person want to have entanglements with a cow. And then they said they caught him in the act of PEN, you know, I don't want to say it because, I want to keep it kind of PG, but, they caught him in the act of that entanglement, pinna, you know what? That's what they called him the act of. So he was actually having entanglement with this cow. And then they said the cow clearly did not like it because the cow must have been like probably crying. The cows cry. Whatever noise they make to cry, that's what the cow probably was doing. Because they said that when they caught this freakazoid, 25-year-old freakazoid, Mr. Brown, when they caught him, he was in the act of doing that, and they stopped the calf. It was a baby cow from going into any further, I guess, pain or whatever the case is. Yeah, further harm to the animals. And then what can that do to the animal too? If a human man is having entanglements with a cow, what can that do to the animal? I'm wondering. What kind of damage could that do? Do any one of you guys know in the chat? For real. Anyway, this freakazoid, like I said, planted to doing this stuff, fornicating with this animal. I'm gonna use fornicating, okay, just like they did. Fornicating. Like he can actually marry this calf or something, and then it won't be fornicating. He really should be charged with bestiality because that's plainly ridiculous what he was doing. Okay, he's sneaking inside the daggone farm, right? If they didn't have the surveillance footage or anything on cameras, he probably would still be in there sneaking in there doing this every day until they finally realize that something is wrong with the baby calf. So hopefully they get this dude some damn psychiatric treatment because something ain't right. One of these persons in this comment section said, I could have gone the rest of my life not hearing this sick shit. Poor cow. Test her for STDs. That's crazy. So Lady D said, I'm wondering what is wrong with him that he can't get a female of his own species, or if he's just sick in the head and gets off on having, with cows. He needs some serious help. He got to be a little off because who in the heck gets excited enough to even do anything with an animal, and yet alone a calf? Then he didn't he know he couldn't go to the big cow. The mom, because getting well, she probably would have messed him up. So he goes and get a calf, the baby. Let's see. Look, this I don't know what this person mean right here. Brido said he thinks women can hold in periods like pee, and that women only likes jerks and not nice guys like him. I don't know what this person is talking about. Who thinks? What type of man thinks a woman can hold her menses like you can hold urine? You can barely hold your urine. Okay. If any man watching this thinks that, something ain't right. Point blank. Okay. Even somebody else said, what? Because I never heard of that before in my life. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the next one. Next comment. Let's see. Hold on. I don't want to keep on reading these crazy. Let me go back to the replies. Okay, C said, this is really sad and pathetic. Some people are very psychotic. The court should turn him over to the Farmers Society and allow them to punish his butt. And I agree, because again, why are you in there fornicating with a cow? With a calf? What is wrong with you? So hopefully, besides him going to prison, hopefully they definitely give him some psychiatric treatment, some evaluation or something, because this is not normal. It's not normal. Okay, Lacey said the same thing I said. This man wasn't fornicating with the cow. That implies that it was a mutual consensual experience. The man, raped the cow. He's a sicko. Okay. And Bailey said you know what, a young calf, and clearly caused injuries for the farmer and his family to know that something was happening. Hence, setting up all the cameras. Glad he was caught. Yeah, he had to cause injuries to the baby calf. And then, sometimes when those animals get injured, they end up having to put the animal to sleep. They need to put him to sleep, sit up here having, with a cow, with a baby calf. Who does this? Somebody's MG said, like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. She laughed at his little pecker. Sick F. Okay, let's see. Okay, AP said, I hope those farmers who caught him beat the hell out of him. Beat the hell out of him. What a sick son of a you know what he is. Okay, Bloody Bill said, these guys usually prefer sheep. Okay, let's see. Ginger said, oh, yuck, poor cow. And none of that said, no, such a sick, perverted man. We have a serious gender problem in this country. She actually said, no, such sick, perverted men. We have a serious gender problem in this country. This is beyond a gender problem. This is a psychotic problem. Okay, you are getting aroused from an animal, a baby animal at that. It makes me wonder, would you be trying to touch little kids? And then you can't say he was old because he's only 25 years old. He's a sicko. Somebody else said, I guess it's better than him playing with children like the Democratic Party does. All right. Well, some Republican parties do the same thing, Miss or Mr. Whoever wrote this. Okay. Jeb said, not surprising. It's what these people do. If there aren't any innocent, defenseless children around, they turn their depraved actions towards domestic and farm animals. They said evidently his mom June was away from the trailer down at the internet cafe. Okay. So, but I thought the same thing when they said a baby calf, because in the other article it says a car, but then not car, it says a cow. Now that would be really something right there, but it says a cow. But then when you read the article, it goes into further detail and say a calf. So when I seen the calf, hey, Ryan, thank you for coming in. When I seen the calf, I'm saying to myself, he into, doing bestiality with a calf, the baby cow. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, this makes me think, if a child was around, would he be trying to engage with a child? He's 25. Is he the type that likes to date 14, 15, 16-year-olds and stuff and trying to pretend like they're grown and they're old enough to be dating a 25-year-old man at 14, 15, 16, 17? Or do he go much younger in kids? Because he's, basically raping a baby cow. And that's so everything. Okay, Paul the Wall said it happens every day in Lakeside, California. Where is Lakeside, California? It does. Shoot, I don't know. It could, you never know. Okay, Zaza says, now what the F do people, why do people F animals? Can anybody tell me? I mean, like, seriously, that's what I want to know. I know one time before I did look it up, and they had all different types of acts you can do with animals and all types of titles for them. So therefore, these people are mentally ill. Okay, because this is not normal. A normal human being is not attracted to an animal where they want to have an entanglement with this animal. So something upside in their head. I mean, something is wrong. Okay, Alert said, shit, that's legal in 25 red states in the U.S. in marrying family. Okay, Tommy said, you are sadly misinformed. It's the blue states. I think it's both red and blue up in those. Let me stop. Up in those hill. I don't know. It's just red and blue states. Okay, it can happen anywhere. Deborah said, this man is so disgusting, gross, and stupid. I agree. Okay, Bobby said it's nothing new. As a young boy, me and some friends were out fishing near a farm when we heard a man moaning. So we wanted to see if he was okay. To our amazement, he was having an entanglement with a hog. What? I need to drink some collagen into this. And I hope y'all eating y'all something and damn drinking something and smoking something too, because this is crazy, all right? I don't smoke, but I need to smoke after reading this. Okay, Karen said, people, this is not an isolated incident. This happens all the time. The abuse of all animals, and yet it's okay to use them and eat them. Bestiality is actually legal in some states as well as common in Europe. What does that say about the large number of the male population? I'm trying to, let me say this in the nicest way that I can say this. Yeah, I wonder myself about the male populations, because some of these men will F anything they see with a butt and some breasts, okay, in a mouth. They don't look at anything else. That's all they think about. They don't look for a woman of substance with a nice shape. They look at the other thing first, and all they think about, some of them, is sex. They don't care what this person could have. They don't care what she really looks like with all that makeup. They don't be caring. They just want sex. And so for me, I can see how some of these men do bestiality for real. Okay, because some men, as long as you got that one thing to get into and they get their rocks off, they good. And that's on everything. Even some women. We were talking about men because of what this lady just said right here. I mean, some men don't have no type of preference. They do. Any woman give them attention, they all over them. Any woman they see, they want to sex them up. They be all online talking to 2 and 3 women trying to run game, and they run a game on nobody but themselves. And stupid ass women who allow them to run game on them. Okay, and that's just on everything. So for me, I kind of agree with what some of the stuff that Karen is saying in this. I know all men don't do this because some men do have preference, and they will not F any woman just because they're showing ass and titties, I believe you are, Vincent. I really do. I really do. I really do. And thank you for coming in. And that's why I say some men, because I have actually met men that don't talk to any woman. Let me give you a prime example. The dude that I told you guys about, that I say he's really, really fine, right? It'd be so many women hitting him up, leaving him messages. You know what? He leaves the same reply to everybody. The same little heart, the same replies. He don't be hitting up people in the inbox or anything. Now, granted, he's a nice looking guy, and I'm pretty sure he's doing good and all that. He got everything in order, and he just does not look desperate. I think when men hits up every woman inbox, as soon as they meet a woman, they want to marry them, they want to have sex with them, they want to just be just doing the most. I think they'd be desperate. But there's no other excuse, especially grown ass men over a certain age. 20-year-olds, they may do all these little silly things because they're young. When you start getting 40 and 50, come on now. You're desperate. Damn, haven't you had sex before? Haven't you seen all sizes of breasts and butts? And all sizes, you know what? And you still act like you ain't never seen before and and making yourself look like a moron. Hitting up every woman on social media, on the street. That didn't make no sense. Don't have no preference whatsoever. Any woman give them attention, hell, they be running right to them. Don't know what the woman about. In the end, give them money too. Bitch be on drugs, lying, look fucked up in the face. Body ain't even on point. Be claiming they're young, but look old as fuck. And they will give them all their money and time and respect. But then you meet a nice looking woman who take care of herself, who look semi-decent and everything else, got some sense, intelligent, you know, you'll treat her like shit. So some of y'all get exactly what you damn deserve, and that's on everything. You know what I'm saying? And when my divorce is finalized and I actually find a real man, I'm going to be looking for that one special dude that treats me the way he should and that respects me, and I'm going to do the same thing in return. I don't want a piece of shit dude, and that's on everything. And I don't want no dude that get high all the damn time and drinking and shit, drinking alcohol and getting drunk and shit, acting like a damn idiot. And that's just on everything. And I'm not going to settle for that type. I mean, that's on everything. And when we start having preferences and stuff and stop accepting anything that we see because we're getting older or whatever reason you just accept everything that you get, then you'll find the right person. And know your self-worth. Because when you know your self-worth, you don't have to get up on YouTube showing all your fucking ass and titties, women. Okay? Men, you don't have to get on YouTube and showing all your damn ass and chest either when you know your self-worth. Okay, because you should use more than your body to attract a person anyway. You should use your mind and everything that you have so you can actually attract them and keep them too. And stop being damn desperate. Damn. So back to Karen, I believe some of the stuff she's saying is true because some of these men don't have no preference. Listen to what I'm saying. I said some don't have no preference. They will F anything they see. Anything with a with a JJ. They will F them. Some even go and do other things on the side and try to act like they're not that. So that's a whole nother subject, but I'm just saying. So this in body is a dude. He said sad but true. He even agreed with what Karen said. Karen said, people, this is not an isolated incident. This happens all the time. The abuse of animals, and yet it's okay to use them, eat them. Bestiality is actually legal in some states as well as common in Europe. What does this say about the large number of the male population? Because a large number of male population will do it with a damn animal and do it with any old woman they see. Some even go beyond that and do other things with the opposite sex, with their same sex, and try to pretend like they are not even bisexual. So men, some of y'all men who do all these things, you need to shape up. Okay, that's on everything. And start having a preference. Okay, Brown Sugar said just nasty, sick individual. Okay, Joyce said this man is sick, and so are all the comments meant to be funny. They aren't. Right, it is not funny because this animal probably was suffering, probably was crying, however calves cry. I'm imagining they probably cry like most animals do. So imagine that this man with his freaky ass doing this, and this cow is screaming or crying or however they do, trying to get away from this weirdo. Okay, Vicky said he's not sick. He is sick, Vicky, and so are you. He's just into bestiality. Bestiality is sick. Like some are into SEM. SEM and bestiality is not the same thing. Okay, it's not. You're not having entanglements with animals if you are into SEM. Okay, but if you are into bestiality, you are doing weird stuff with animals, and you are probably attracted to animals. This is weird. And then she's gonna say like some are into SEM, porn and threesome. First of all, porn, if it's involving people, it's with people. Threesomes, if it's involving people, are with people, not with animals. Okay. And then she said, but bestiality is illegal. It's legal in some states, though, for real. Like the other should be. Our world is going to hell. Now, I agree with her. Porn should be illegal. Okay. And that's on everything. I don't watch porn. I've seen it a couple times, but I don't like porn. I don't do that type of stuff. I don't like men who watch porn. All right. Because I'm like, if I'm with a dude and we are dating, why do you need to watch porn? You shouldn't have to watch pornographic stuff to get in that situation, you should be able to get like that with me. And as far as all this weird stuff they do, we're not doing that. So don't talk to me if you think I'm gonna be doing all these things. Okay, so I don't watch porn. Threesomes, again, I don't think this could be legal because what you do in your room, as long as you're not doing it outside, is your business. I don't know why people do threesomes, especially a woman with two men, because I'm wondering, is this man gonna go, they're gonna be with each other? I don't know. I just couldn't do it. And then two women, one man, still I just couldn't, because I'm not gonna be like with this woman either, because I'm not bisexual. So for me, it's a no-no. But I don't think it should be illegal because people do all these weird things. As long as they're not hurting anyone or doing stuff to people without their consent or without drugging them, it's okay. No weird type stuff. That should not be illegal. I think porn should be, though, because it just be all on YouTube. People be doing too much. Kids can see this. It just should be illegal, and all the stuff that they do with it. S&M. What is that? Is S&M? It's like when the woman is like, if the man likes to be in that submissive state, right, and the woman plays the role of being the masculine type, right? So like I said, I don't think that should be illegal. What people do in their bedroom is their business, as long as they're not doing weird stuff, like doing crazy stuff to each other and things like that. Then it's okay. And she is right. Is a lot of people are going to hell. That's on everything. Luther said bestiality is a forbidden sin. The Bible quotes that. He's right. I mean, it really is. So just like fornication is. So, but bestiality is definitely one that it shouldn't be done. You are really walking right straight into hell doing that, and that's on everything. But he's right. It is a forbidden sin. You're not supposed to have entanglements with animals. That's crazy. Just like you shouldn't be having entanglement with kids when you are grown. I don't care what they did back in biblical times. Those were still sins. I don't care what Muslim people say some Muslim people have done. It's still not right. Or some African people do. It's still not right. One wrong does not make something else right. You know what I'm saying? If it's wrong, it's just wrong. Okay. It's wrong for any man to have sex, to have that with an underage person. Okay. Point blank. It's just wrong. Or any woman. Why do you go to younger people anyway? Something wrong with you? You can't find somebody your age, or if you want younger, you would choose someone younger. If your old ass is 40 and you want a younger person, why not go get a 20-year-old? That's younger. Why are you going to a 17-year-old? You can even get a 19-year-old. That's younger. Okay, you can get 20-year-old. That's younger. Why go to someone under 18 if you are 20, 21, 19, things like that? Even if you're 18, you shouldn't be talking to no 15-year-old girl. That's on everything. You shouldn't be. They're not mature. They're not developed enough. I don't care if they have the body like a woman. They're still not a woman. Their mentality is not like that. That's why it's against the law. That's why a lot of places you go to jail. You know what I'm saying? When you do that, you get in trouble. It's just a no-no. And some of you same people who say it's okay if somebody touch your daughters and your daughters are underage and that person's grown, you want to go and fight them. So think about what you say. Okay. Okay, this person making jokes. I'm not going to read that. That's stupid. Okay, we're not going to read that. See, this is what this person talking about, all these stupid ass comments. But anyway, like I said, I'm glad they did incarcerate this weird ass dude. Hopefully they get him the psychiatric treatment or evaluation first, because he may not even be crazy. But I still think something's wrong. You may not be totally crazy, but you have an imbalance there. Because again, why are you attracted, this damn internet, to animals? Let me tell them get off that game. Hold on for a second. Can y'all not play these games while I'm on my live? I'm gonna be off soon. I don't know, Frontier, man. I hope this is not breaking up, because I see the bars going up and down and stuff. I've only been on here for an hour or two, so I have not been on here that long, I think. Yeah, I'm looking at the time. Okay, so hopefully these bars, I believe I was breaking up a little bit and stuff. I'm going to have to re-listen to this. Hopefully I wasn't, but the main things that I needed to be heard is heard anyway, so it doesn't matter. But again, I'm glad that he is getting the justice that needs to be done to him for what he did to that calf. And to me, they need to check him out, because he'll be doing that to kids next. Okay. And that's just on everything. And then again, he may not, because he may have a little thing going on for animals, but still he need to be checked out make sure he's all sane and find out why he was doing that, an entanglement with a cow in the first place, with a cow. That's just plainly weird. And I think, is that a foreign country that happened in? Because I don't even know. Let me see. Let's see here. I don't know. I think this is a different country too, because I never heard of Bournemouth Crown Court. I don't think we call those that here. Let's see. I think that's in a different country though. I'm not sure though. Yeah, in Burton near Christchurch, Dorset. That has to be, because I never heard of that before and stuff. Right. I agree. So yeah, he needs to be, like I said, and like this article said. Let's see. So again, he has pleaded guilty to charges of sexual, you know what, with a living animal and causing unnecessary suffering to a protected animal. And that case has been transferred from the Poole Magistrates Court to the Bournemouth Crown Court, reflecting the gravity of the offenses and the potential for a custodial sentence. So yeah, that's a different country, because I'm looking at how well they did spell offense the same way we do, but custodial sentence and the way they talk sound like a different country, you know. And I don't know where this is at, but it does tell you where it's at. It's in Dorset. I don't know where that's at though, but anyway, Christchurch, Dorset, Burton Neal, Christchurch, Dorset. Let me see what that's at. I got to know y'all. Hold on, let me check to see. Damn, how you do this? Hell. Okay, let's see. Copy. Let me see where that is. Let's see where that is real quick, because I need to know where this is at. They stay on these damn internets all damn day here. Damn. Okay, that's, I knew it. It's in United Kingdom. Okay, it's an easterly coastal town. Yeah. So yes, in that area. So I knew it was in a different country. Yep, I did. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so it's on the south coast of Dorset, England. So it's in England, UK. All right. And see, what made me think that, because I saw how they wrote offense, but they spelled it the same way we spelled it. Even though some people in like in London spell it OFFENCE or something like that. I can't remember, something like that. They don't spell it exactly the same way we do. But the way they wrote that article made me know that they were not here in the United States. And then obviously saying Christchurch, Dorset, because we don't see no high courts and all this other stuff. Now, again, let me tell you what bestiality is, just in case you guys don't know, because they got different type of it. Let's see, what is bestiality? Let's make sure we use the right thing here. Beast. I'm spelling it wrong. Bestiality. Okay, so that is known as zoophilia, and it typically involves recurrent, intense fantasies, the S word, fantasy, urges and activity. So he was engaging in bestiality with non-human animals. So yeah, that's weird. Let me see how many people do this. Wait, I think I told y'all before, because I just want to know. I think I said 70% of men do it, didn't I? And 40% of women. No, 30% of women. I think I said something like that. Men, let me see. And women, because I want to be fair. Engage in, okay, let me see again. Let me check those numbers again. Okay, so this article right here said 5 to 8% of males engage in bestiality, while between 3 to 4% of women do. And this is according to a study done in August 13, 2020. And they still got more men, even when you look at it in other numbers. More men. This is weird, y'all. And here we go. In let's see. I don't know what I was. It was something else. I don't know if it was bestiality or something else I was talking about. No, I was talking about something else when I was saying about. I was talking about the anal thing. It's 75% or something like that. With bestiality though, it's like 4.9 for men, which is a little higher than the women. And it was like, what did I say for the women? 1.9% of women engage in it, and then 4.9% of men engage in this, according to these studies that I'm looking at, y'all. Yeah, so that's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? And poor animals, like you just said, right? Poor animals. Damn, these people are sick, y'all. Hold on. Oh, thank you, hon. Okay, so you like the intro song? Yeah, it took me so long. I told you I'd be acting crazy when I be doing videos and stuff. My daughter is that it was getting annoyed with me and stuff. I couldn't even learn the damn dance stuff she was trying to teach me. Simple stuff she was telling me. I could not get it right. We was out there for like 5 hours for me. We wasn't out there for no 5 hours. We was out there for about maybe 3. But I kept on trying to do it over and over and over again. I just kept on getting the steps wrong. And then I did not look right doing the steps. Just some weird shit was going on. So therefore, I just decided just to do whatever I could do because I could not catch up her choreography for nothing in the world. And then I wasn't going to get in a video. She was like, "How are you doing an intro and you scared to get in the video? It's your video. It's your channel." And stuff. And so I was basically told to get in the video because at first I wasn't getting in the video. I just wanted her to dance. Like in the other video I had for my channel, I didn't get in the video. I just let her dance. But she was like, "You need to get into the dance. Make sure you don't use too many emojis, Vincent, okay? No more than 2. All right. But so we was out there for a while and it was fun. I actually recorded a song before. Obviously, I was lip singing. I had on my mask, because I put on my mask because I was trying to advertise my channel with my mask. I had just got my mask made, so I wanted everybody to see that too and stuff. And also too, because my ass, even though I wrote the song, my ass don't be remembering all the words, okay? And so in case I make a blooper, we won't have to keep on going over it and going over it and going over 1,000 damn times. And then people were watching, so they was really, getting on my nerves, you know what I'm saying, and everything. But I managed to get through it and stuff, and and I have fun. We're gonna do another one though, but I want to pick. I did that at the park, but I want to pick maybe. I wish I could do it by like a waterfall. But you don't want to, when you do a video too, you don't want to do a video where everybody is just like looking so much at the background. You want them to look at you actually. So I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do the next one at. And then maybe I'll learn some damn new dance moves or something and be able to actually do them, because like this dude on YouTube was trying to teach me, not on YouTube, on TikTok, he made a video doing simple like 3 steps. And then that video that I did where I was dancing fast, I was actually trying to do the steps and forgot how to do it. And so I just started doing whatever I could do. And then I told my daughter, they was laughing, they was making jokes because I told them I was doing some new steps. And they was like, "These look like the same steps you always do." Y'all, they was in here last night talking about me again. They really was. They do this every day. So I'm so used to it. And that's why I be blocking their ass because that my son and my other daughter, my other one do in Texas, she be right shit too. But this one right, these two right here really be be doing stuff on social media, sending me messages and stuff. So I had to block them. You know what I'm saying? Because they be doing the most. And I was like, "What you expect me to do? Dance like y'all younger people?" I never did dance like that because I never knew how to dance like that. I just basically do, some dances I can do, but for the most part, a lot of them I just don't, and I think the shyness plays a role into that as well, but I still think I do all right. I don't care. Like I told them yesterday, you don't have to watch my channel. Why did you go to my videos if you don't like them? If you say I keep on doing the same 3 steps or 4 steps, why do you watch my videos? You can feel free not to go to Shay's too, Shorts or TikTok. That's what I told them yesterday. And then she saves the video, y'all, and put them up, just like she did with one of my songs, because I messed up one of my songs, right? I was singing it while I was hoarse, right? I was singing Damage, y'all. If I wouldn't be embarrassed, I would play it so y'all can laugh, but no. I guess y'all can be like, "What Anyway, she put the damn song on one day in the car and put it on the radio thing. And child, when it started playing, I actually had, when she told me she was gonna play the song, I thought she was playing one of my good songs. She put that shit on, y'all. When she put that on, because I knew I did not do good. I already knew that. I just left it up there anyway, but I knew I had messed up that song. They laughed so damn hard in the car. It stopped me from going on that app for a long time, y'all. And you know what? Even up to this day, I don't go on it when I'm hoarse. Anytime I'm hoarse, I don't try to sing. You know what I'm saying? Not the whole song, not even half of it. And so, because they be making like big time jokes and shit. And they carry it on for a long time. They don't just stop, especially that little boy. That little boy of mine, he just goes on and on and on. Okay? If y'all heard our conversations in here, y'all would be laughing. Because when I be saying stuff to them and stuff, y'all would be laughing. It would probably make a good little reality show because I'd be like, letting them know what's up, talking about somebody and stuff. So yeah, they be doing the most, y'all. But I think I do okay. What you say, Vincent? You can dance for real. I'm a real. You know how to dance? You should do a video. Oh, thank you, Vincent. You are so sweet. I need to see who you are for real, for real. But you are so sweet. Yeah, but I can dance just because I don't be doing all these new style dances and stuff. The girl gonna say yesterday, "What you up here doing?" Because I be dancing in the house too. Okay, be acting silly. She was like, "What you up here doing them 1980 dances?" That's my daughter said yesterday. And then he got my son putting his little 20 cents in it and stuff. He's doing them 1980 dances. I was like, okay, okay, so in the 80s I was out, doing all this and stuff. In the 90s too. So okay, I wasn't born in 2000. You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't I be doing 80 dances? Okay, I'm not trying to act like I'm 20 some years old or something like that. Shit. Okay, I'm dancing like I normally would dance back in the 80s and the 90s. And they got that right. And I told them that too. Yeah, they be doing the most, y'all. And then she was like, every time you get on TikTok, you have on that black shirt. I said, first of all, I got like 5-7 shirts like this. Okay, I like wearing these little tank tops. I actually got different colors. I just never change colors. I usually just wear all black, 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 black. Not that I'm into black like that. It's just that black hides things. You know what I'm saying? Better than blue on camera. All right. I'm not stupid. Black hides things on camera better than if you put on a blue one or red or white or things like that. And since my stomach is not 100% flat, I don't want my stomach showing like that. Okay, I do care about certain things, and that's why I do certain things. So they try to make jokey jokes and shit, and like I'm wearing the same black shirt. You can clearly tell it's different textures and stuff like that. And I told them to mind they daggone business. You don't have to watch my TikTok videos or shorts. You don't have to worry about what I wear. If you don't like what I wear, then don't watch the videos. And that's exactly what I said to them. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, again, these are my kids who be doing all these things. All right. Just like she was talking about my little hat, do I ever comb my damn hair? And I was like, yes, I do. I comb my hair every single day. It's just the fact that I don't feel like styling it all the time. Like my other daughter gonna tell me, hey, this is the other one in Texas. You a nice looking lady, but you can really be drop dead gorgeous. You stop wearing them damn Afro puffs. My kids be saying some harsh shit, y'all. Look, y'all wouldn't believe some of the things they say. So you got to have a tough coat when you up in this family. I told y'all, even my soon to be ex, when I was pregnant with my kids, he'd be sitting there, he used to sit there. I'd be wondering what he's laughing at. This dude would be sitting there laughing at my big old stomach and my little bitty legs, talking about, he used to call me Broomhilda, because of the little legs, the big stomach and stuff, and be laughing his ass off. And I'm like, why is he always laughing? And one day he told me, and then I started laughing about it. And then that's been our little jokey joke ever since and stuff. But and then I went back and looked at some pictures and I started laughing too. Because but we have fun like this in my household. Nobody really gets like pissed off, mad and stuff because it's all jokey. And like I always say, with your family members, the immediate family members, because I don't like my other family members messing with me, but because they will get cussed out. But like the immediate family members right here, we can joke with each other. You know what I'm saying? We can have fun together, and they can say little stuff to me, and I don't get all offended like some parents do. Just make sure you don't say stuff that you really shouldn't be saying. But like far as talk about my YouTube thing, most kids do that anyway. They call it cringy. You can talk about my black shirts if you want to. Do I ever wear different colors? You can do all that. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what I do. I don't care. If you don't like it, don't watch it. And I tell them that. Same thing with my other daughter. This chick gonna get on my my TikTok page last year, okay, or 2 years ago. So I did a video. I'm out in the woods, right? I get on top of a tree, like a log laying down, and I was dancing on top of it. Here she go, writes a comment underneath my video talking about this woman out here in the woods, y'all dancing. That's what she said. This woman out here in the woods dancing. And then put a laugh emojis. I didn't like that shit though. And I called her up, and I left the comment up there. I was looking at it last night. And I put, I don't know what comment I wrote to her, But I was like, don't be putting on video, don't be putting no messages up there like that on my video. People do dance out in the woods. And just as I did my video, here I see other people putting videos up of them dancing and doing all types of stuff in the woods. But you know, like I said, kids do that to their parents. You know what I'm saying? When you're on TikTok or YouTube shorts, you know, they call it cringy. One girl said I remind her of her aunt. Okay, and I was like, I was happy about that because she could have said, "You remind me of my grandma." So she didn't say that. So I was like, okay, that's cool. I'll take the aunt, but I still don't like the comment. I still didn't, because I'm not your aunt, and why would you put that up there? How do I remind you of your aunt? But like my kids said, it's nothing to get mad about. Because all the time you don't feel like playing. You know what I'm saying, and everything. But that was just it. And then my daughters, they be doing the most, and my son, like I said, I blocked those two. The two youngest, I had to block them because that boy sent me a whole message. And he said, he put a clown emoji there and said, "This is what I think about older people past 40 on." I don't think they even want a 40-year up there, like 35. I think he put 35 up on TikTok FYP page and stuff. And he got his little ass blocked. And I reported him and everything. I really did because I wanted to teach him a lesson. Be writing that shit up on sending me a message saying that stupid shit and stuff. And so I blocked him. He's still blocked. And so is my other daughter. She's still blocked too. And she said, good though. And I said, okay, you should have never been on my TikTok in the first place. If you saw the first video and you was like, why am I coming up on your FYP page? You could have easily clicked that little button. It's like 4 buttons, like 4 dots. Click that and say, you're not interested. Why are you watching my videos? Why are you saving them and stuff? I don't be on your TikTok. Shit, but kids are a trip, y'all. If you don't have any and you have some, you'll find out when they get older, okay? And if you do have some and you do be on TikTok and they be doing all this shit, you know what I'm talking about. That's what they do. Vincent, what color are you? Yeah, you like the afro? That's a wig, Vincent. That was for this video. This is actually a video that I did on TikTok. I put that wig on. It actually, you know what? That's not even a real wig. That's a set type wig that we had for some acting my kids did on YouTube. And so they had on this wig. So I put it on for a laugh. And I forgot what song I was doing or if I was dancing or whatever the case is. But yeah, I don't like afros on myself, but it's okay. I actually got my real hair, the afro, on one of my pictures on Instagram. But yeah, I don't really like afros on me because my hair don't never stay like it should. It be falling down and shit. So I wanted to put this on to see what it looked like. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah, I like that picture and shit. It's cute. It looked like back in the 70s, especially with the whole outfit that I have on. But anyway, so we're gonna move on to the next story, y'all. Like I said, the dude need his ass kicked, and that's on everything for having, entanglements for basically raping this baby underage calf, since they want to use the word fornicating. He's not married. He can never marry an animal. I don't even know why they use fornicating. He simply was raping a baby calf, doing bestiality, and you are sick. Something is wrong with you. It's way beyond being perverted. You are sick. You got a mental situation going on. You need to get help if you are into animals. And that's on everything, period. Just like if you're into kids, you need to get help. All right. Or old people that's like 90 and 100 and things like that. Something is wrong with you unless you're old like that. Okay. If you're 20 and you're into a 90 or 80 or 70-year-old, something ain't right. All right. But if you're like 60 or something like that, even 50, it may be okay. Okay. But like if you're 20 and 19 and you want a 90-year-old, 80-year-old, 70-year-old, something ain't right. Something is not right. Okay. Period. And if you are into bestiality, it's for real, something is not right. I mean, for real, you need to go get help as soon as possible. This is not normal at all. At all. At all. Much like it's not normal for grown ass people to be getting into relationship with kids and doing other things with kids. Okay. It's not normal. Get some help. All right. And that's on everything. Period. I don't give a damn how y'all try to justify certain things. It's not right. I don't give a damn if Muhammad Ukalaka talked to underage women. I mean, girls, marry underage girls, or if they did it in biblical times, it's still not right now. It wasn't right then, but it's certainly not right now. Now, let's go ahead and go to the next story, y'all. Okay, so the next story, y'all, is And oh, and in the comment section, if you watch this in a replay, just tell me what you think about this dude who was caught caught fornicating with a baby cow. Okay, tell me what you think about that. Okay, so next story is about the man who is accused of killing 11-year-old while dad was at work. Now this is really, the other story is serious too, but this is really, 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 really serious. Okay, so ain't gonna be no laughing here. Okay, because he need his ass beat like until the skin come off, and that's on everything. And this is this weirdo right here. Okay, so he's probably another one of these weirdos that think it's okay to do things to kids. And I don't care who don't like it on YouTube either. I'm just let you guys know that it is not right for a grown ass man. I must restate this again, to be in a relationship or having entanglements with an underage girl. I don't give a damn who don't like it. Just like it's not right for a grown ass woman to be talking to or dating or having entanglements with an underage boy. You guys need some damn help. And that's on everything. You would not like it if you have kids, right? And some old ass dude start talking to your kids. And even if he's 18 or 19, he does not need to be talking to a child that's 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Go get a fucking grown ass person to talk to, you weirdo. And that's on everything. Now let's go ahead and go to the next story. And the reason why I'm so into that is because I have kids. I better not ever catch no old ass dude talking to my daughters. You can talk to them because they're not going to talk to you. But you better not be around me because I'm going to tear your old ass off. And that's on everything. And you damn sure better not be trying to talk to my son who's only 15, because then your old ass will get yourself effed up. And that's on everything. Because no 18, once he tell your stupid ass that he's 15 or 16, you should not be talking to him anymore. And certainly not no fucking 20-some-year-old old ass woman trying to talk to a 15-year-old boy. And the reason why I say this is because when he used to go to the skating ring, these little hot ass girls thought he was older and would try to talk to him. And you can clearly tell that boy was not older. And I was trying to figure out, why was they trying to talk to him? He was a cutie pie back then, but still. And I told my daughters they did good when they told these girls that this boy is only, at that time, he was only 13. So y'all watch these people when y'all trying to talk to them. Because you can tell when people are younger. I don't give a shit what you're talking about. You can tell the way they talk to you, their mentality, even if their body looks older. Stop making fucking excuses for being a pervert. And start doing things right. You wouldn't want nobody to talk to your underage kids. So don't talk to underage women and men. And that's on everything. And I don't give a shit if you don't like what I said. All right? That's what's wrong with people online. Don't tell the truth. People in the world, period. Because I would never talk to a little underage boy. When I was younger, when I was in my 20s, I had many, even 30s, I had many younger ass boys trying to talk to me. I never talked to their asses. I used to tell them I'm too old. Even the ones that look super good, I'm like, I'm too old. You know, you ain't too old. I can do with that 20-some-year-old do. I said, no, you can't. You may, but then again, you may can, but you're still too young. What I look like talking to some little ass boy? Please. Anyway, let's move on to this story. Finish with the story. Anyway, the man who is accused of killing 11-year-old while dad was working, I need to slap him in his mouth, told police it was two black guys who did it. All right. This is according to Hollywood Unlocked. All right. An 18-year-old Guatemalan, I think I said that correct. I don't know for sure. Migrant named Juan Carlos Garcia Rodriguez has been arrested and charged with the murder of his 11-year-old neighbor Marie Gonzalez in Pasadena, Texas. As previously reported, Maria was sexually, strangled in her lifeless body, was hidden in a hamper under her father's bed while he was working. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Okay. She had called him hours before her death, saying that there was a stranger at their apartment door. The The father didn't make anything of it until he later called his daughter again, but she wasn't picking up. And the thing about what makes me mad at her dad is the fact that if your daughter calls you telling you that she hears somebody at the door, I don't give a damn where you work at. Take your ass home to see. And then I find out that they have relatives in the building. Okay, so if your daughter is telling you this, you immediately call your relatives and make them get their asses up and go to that apartment, which is in the same building, to see what's going on. Anyway, if found guilty, Rodriguez, who entered the country illegally, could face capital punishment, as he should. Per Yahoo News, police says that he definitely denied any involvement in the death, and he went on to say that two black men had forced him. He said that two black men had forced him to commit the heinous act on this girl. He was lying. Anyway, the police start to scrutinize Rodriguez's alibi and they start to examine the evidence based on information provided by neighbors. Unfortunately for him, his alibi did not hold up under scrutiny. In various pieces of evidence directly implicated him in Maria's murder. One such piece of evidence was a key found at the victim's home that linked back to Rodriguez. These findings have evidently cast doubts on his claim of being coerced by two black men, leading investigators to suspect that he acted alone. The thing about I want to know is, why do they always accuse black people of doing everything? Why do they always try to implement black people and say this black person made them do this? So why would these two black men make him do all of this stuff to an 11-year-old girl? And he just sits there and do it. Now, I didn't tell you the story. I don't know if I did or if I didn't. It was a story. I think I did tell you guys about it. Where I did tell you guys about it. Whereby a gang or either the mafia picked up some college students up in Mexico, right? And they were trying to coerce them, if I said that correctly, into doing stuff that they shouldn't do. These students refused, and they was killed. So while they was trying to encourage them to do this, make them do it, they probably was already beating them and everything to scare them, and they still refused. So this dude right here, he's saying that two black men was forcing him to do all this stuff to this little girl, to strangle her, then hide her body in a hamper under the bed. So he just was so scared of these two black men that he would do all of this. Okay. And secondly, okay, so if the two black men had a gun, you was more concerned about your life than the life of an innocent little girl. So that's why I'm sure the police didn't buy that story. And then too, okay, so if somebody's forcing you to have entanglement with an underage kid, and it ain't even enforcing no entanglement. If somebody's forcing you to RAPE a 11-year-old and you don't want to do it, I'm not a man, but I'm thinking that if you're not attracted to little kids, you would not even get in that position, in that area, to even be able to do anything. Okay, so the police might have looked at it as well, because he, in order to RAPE that little girl, he had to get aroused. And if two black men are holding a weapon up to you or saying they're going to beat you and things like this, or even have a GUN up to you, I don't see you getting that to even be able to do anything. Not no penny, you know what I'm talking about, that type of stuff. So I just would never have bought that story. And I'm pretty sure the police didn't either. When you think about certain things. And then they always like to blame the black person. I'm trying to figure out why. All black people do not, public service announcement. All black people do not RAPE, do not steal, Do not do illegal activities. You got all race of people engaged in all types of criminal activities. Stop blaming black people for everything unless you have proof. We all don't steal. We all don't RAPE. We all don't walk around here being sluts and whores. We all don't drop out of school, not finish college. We all don't get babies without being married or just do all the stuff that you guys think all black people do. It's not true for all black people. Okay? Just like we all don't live in the hood. We all don't speak mouthful of slang all damn day. Some black people are actually smart and got things going for themselves. All black people have not been incarcerated for stupid crimes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So stop thinking that. And every time something happens, it's not just all black people doing it. I'm sick of seeing that on YouTube. I'm sick of reading it in the newspaper. This he don't even belong here. Let's keep it real. He's illegal. How are you trying to act like you so much better than a black person? You shouldn't even be here. Let's keep it real. You are illegal. That's one thing Trump had right. I agree with him on those parts. You can't be coming over here illegal and doing all these crimes and you just want to go and blame a black person. They really need to do some enforcement on that border and make sure when people come here, they're legal and not a damn criminal. And that's just on everything. So that's why I am an independent. So if I want to choose somebody, certain parts of what somebody does or says, if I want to support it, I can. If I don't want to support some parts of what they do or don't, then I don't have to. So that's why I am an independent. So I can do things the way I want to. But anyway, the tragic loss of Maria has left her family devastated and seeking justice for their beloved daughter, as they should. Her grief-stricken father expressed hope that Rodriguez, I can't even say his name right now, but anyway, that Garcia would face the full weight of the law for his heinous actions. As the legal proceedings unfold, the community remains united in their support for Maria's family and their determination to ensure that justice is served. Anyway, this heartbreaking case serves as a reminder of the darkness that can exist within our society. It is a stark illustration of the devastating consequences that can result from an individual's actions. The loss of a young life, the pain inflicted on a family in her, and the profound impact on a community cannot be understated. It is essential that we come together to support the victims, hold the perpetrators accountable, and work towards creating a safer and more just society for all. So and the only way we're going to be able to do that is by making laws a little bit stricter. Okay, and also making the border laws a little bit stricter and more difficult for people to get here illegally. All right, and if they do come here illegally, unless it's for a real good solid reason, they should be immediately sent back. Okay, and they need to just come up with some different type of things they can do to make sure that people are here in the United States legal, because a lot of times some of these people come here and engage in criminal activity, which makes it harder for us, as a whole. So there's a lot of things that need to be done. Anybody that abuse or sexually abuse a child, anybody under 18, they definitely need to be given the most severe punishment, okay, when they are caught. And that's on everything. It shouldn't even be no probation, no parole, just mandatory life in prison, hard life in prison. I mean, like, I forgot what you call those prisons where they be making them do hard labor type stuff. They need to start doing that, just making stuff a little bit stricter. Because when they make it a little bit more stricter, people will stop doing certain things. It's like with my son. I told him he need to stop eating candy and junk all the time, because he's gonna mess around and catch sugar diabetes, right? So he don't like to listen. So you know what, y'all? I started finding him. Not no $2, not no $1. I told him every time I see him get stuff that he should not be eating, I'm fining him $10. So when he get his allowance, which he gets $100 a week, when he get it, he's not going to have it, because I'm going to take that money and I'm going to put it in his account that he won't be able to touch, for real, because it don't even make no sense. Sometimes you have to show people and kids what's up. In money, when you take money away from people, just like when you take their freedom, They tend to listen better. But I'm not talking about how they take freedom now. I'm talking about some real taking some stuff away, some real hardcore punishment for people who do stuff like this. All right? Some hardcore punishment. Don't put them to death either. I want their ass to have some hard labor where they work 12 hours a damn day. No visitors but once a damn month. For real. And definitely no sexual type visitations. That's out. Once you get incarcerated, you lose those privileges. And just barely no TV. You can watch TV 1 or 2 hours a day, and that's it. But all this other foolishness they do in jail and shit, that's out. In prison, no. For these type of people, no. These hardcore criminals, no. It needs to stop. But until they do something like this, they're going to continue to see cases just like this one right here. Because these people don't fear. They don't have no fear for going to prison or jail or anything else. But you need to put fear into their asses. And that's on everything. Now let me read these comments real quick. Okay, somebody said we have DNA testing. If he did it, then he needs to pay the price. He isn't a citizen, so don't wait so long. Don't care how firing squad, electric chair, death by horse, RAPE, don't care. Okay. Anyway, incarceration said life in prison in Texas maximum. This would give him time in there to get settled in because they are going to love seeing him when he get in prison. Who made him do these things and attack young children? He probably be wearing a skirt when they finish with this piece of, you know what? He's probably going to get the death penalty. Sandra said that baby's blood is on someone else's hand also, and they know who they are. Close the border. Rest in paradise, little angel. No, she's not talking about no. It ain't no two black guys. What is this person talking about? There are no two black guys. Nobody made him do anything. He did it on his own. No, she's talking about they need to make the border tougher. So his blood is on whoever allows that to be open. That's what she's talking about. You know, or whoever allows these immigrants to get over here illegally. That's what she's talking about. Hungry Bear said, Huggy Bear said, well, he came here from an impoverished country and now he can get 3 hots in a cot for the rest of his life and all utilities paid for by us. You're welcome. What a sweet deal. And what will the other prisoners do to him too? He'll get that. Okay, you are a simp said, to everyone who cries and fights for the border to stay open, you have killed another innocent little girl. You come to this country and you do this, you get the death penalty. You don't deserve any more years of life. Anyway, this lady said the same thing I said. Why in the hell was this girl left with him in the first place? Not with him, because she was never left with him. These people don't read. She was left home like always when her dad went to work, and it was in daytime. Okay. This pervert knew that probably and came in, okay, with a key. They probably know him or something like that. Anyway, so for me, I place blame on the person who engaged in this crime. And I hate to say it, I also place a little blame on her parent. I'm keeping it real with you guys. And the reason why I say this is because I understand that you need to work and all of that. However, if your daughter is texting you, telling you she hears somebody at the front door, you need to do as a parent does. If you cannot leave, I'm leaving my job to come home, but you need somebody to get there quicker. So if you have family members or even neighbors that you have them go over there and check on your daughter with their GUN. And also you need to call the police at the same time. Because if he would have did all of these actions, his daughter might be alive. Also, I hate to say it, you got your daughter at home like this, you got to teach her self-defense. Because there have been stories where little bitty kids defended their home when they were left alone and actually terminated the person trying to come in. And I hate to say it, maybe he should have taught his daughter stuff like that. Because the daughter said that she heard somebody at the door. She's 11 years old. She looked like she was pretty much mature to me. So I think I would have been teaching her how to use certain things. And therefore, when he would have come to the door and came out through that door, he would have got lit right up. And you wouldn't have been reading about 11-year-old got all these things done to her. But what you would have been reading is this 11-year-old terminated his ass. And that's on everything. Because I do understand sometimes people do have to leave their kids at home to go to work because they can't afford daycare. And she was 11. So I'm not going to blame him like on that part of it, but I am going to say again, you teach your kids self defense, things to do, call the police, things like that, and whatever else you need to teach them. And then if you got he has family members living in the same apartment complex, so you call them up, make them go over there, and you call the police at the same time. These people don't want to call the police because they for whatever reason. Are y'all crazy? You call the police for certain situations because you can't handle everything. Street justice don't work for everything, peeps. Shit, all these people that got victimized, family members got killed, and things like that. And street justice ain't did shit for some of these people in retaliation. They didn't bring these people back. Shit. Yeah, somebody said he would get a beat down in prison for his crime and his accusation. Yeah, those black people, they're going to, them gays in there, black gays and Muslims, they're going to get his ass. Okay. And then all the people who don't like grown ass men doing stuff to underage kids and stuff like this, they're going to get his little ass. So they probably going to put him in police custody, but that don't mean that because some of those, what's the name? What you call those people be in the jail that walk around? They're not police officers. You know what I'm talking about. Those people, they sometimes be, making sure too. You know what I'm saying? So shit, he's gonna get his. Watch. You'll see. He's gonna get his. He need to. For real, for real. He shouldn't have did that. And some of those ones who like to turn those dudes out in prison too gonna get a hold to his ass. And they gonna show him what it feels like. And I'm telling you, if he ain't bi or gay, and he probably ain't gay. So if he's not bi, he's not gonna like that feeling because they're not gonna hold up. I heard some of these prison stories from this one dude who was in prison that I watched, and he was telling you how one dude got, wet in prison, and they tore him up. They said they tore his insides out. That's exactly what they said. The dude was a gang member, thought he was bad, and they tore him up. They used a broom. They used all types of stuff as well. The dude went explicit and told us exactly, not too explicit because you're on YouTube, what's the name, but you can read between the lines what he was saying. They had to take the dude had to go to the hospital, whatever they call that. Yeah, to the hospital there and stuff. And then eventually, I think they moved him to another prison. I guess I can't remember the story. It's like they have killed people there after they have done that. So no telling, they better keep him in custody because they probably gonna get his ass, and he just better still watch it because he got to go shower. They can get him in the shower. They can even get him when he go eat, unless they bring his food into his little cell area. If they have him in a special area, he won't be able to go out to the yard because if he go out there, it's over. You know what I'm saying? He can't even go into the Western name. What you call that when you go out to the public general population? I guess I don't know. When they go out there, they can get them out there to them. Sometimes those guards take all day to come in to your rescue because they want them to get you. You know what I'm saying? They can be making those shakes and shit. Right? You know what? Is that what they call them? They can be making that type of stuff and those other little homemade, weapons and stuff and use them. You can make, you can make them out of eyeglasses, the frames, the frames and stuff. They can use them so many ways. They can use all types of stuff to make a knife. You know what I'm saying? You can use a pen. You can use a pencil, to get them. You know what I'm saying? Just don't know where to do it at. You know what I'm saying? So he better be looking out for sure. He better be. Because when you in prison all damn day, you got all the damn time in the world to study anatomy of the body, where to hit people in vital organs and stuff. Simple things like pencils, ink pen, especially an ink pen, man. You got to mess them up with that ink pen. And then, they probably don't get them scissors, but they can get hold to scissors, like if they doing special things, and they can easily sneak them and keep them. You know what I'm saying? And then you can take one part of the scissors and make it out of a knife. You know what I'm saying? And and just put tape around it and things like this. There's a lot of things you can do. So he better be watching out. They can poison his damn food. It's so many things that they can do. Hell, if the person in the kitchen, like sometimes they have the inmates working in the kitchen, one of those inmates who don't like them, they can easily grind up some glass pieces and put it right in this dude's food. And he'll be eating that shit, don't even know. Next thing you know, he bleeding on the inside. So many things. So, like I said, he better watch out. Somebody said, why is he saying two black men did it? Somebody said, exactly. That is stupid low to say another race is responsible. Yeah. Somebody else said this was a tactic other people used years ago. They still use it now to encourage law enforcement to look at black men. Unfortunately, historically, it worked in the past. MAGA. America was never great for a black man in the past. Okay. Okay. Somebody else said, because that is what he has learned to say. But he's a minority. So why is he doing that? I don't understand that either. Why do minorities try to act racist and prejudiced when they are minorities and people treat them? Some people are racist to them. I don't understand that. That's crazy. So yeah. So again, I hope justice is definitely done to him completely. Okay, and my prayers and sympathy is expressed out to her dad and her other family members, because even though I think he should have came home or made, called his family members to go over and check on her and call the police, it's still sad. And I know he's still sad. I see his interview, and everything. So it's still a sad situation. He did not deserve this. He left his little daughter home all the time. She was very mature. He never thought, that someone would come in and do this. You know what I'm saying? To his daughter. I don't know why people do things like this. I really don't. And I feel sorry for him. And again, my condolences and prayers are expressed, especially out to him and the other relatives too. And may this little girl rest in peace and everything. Let me show you a picture of her again. I don't even know if I showed you a picture of her. Let me see if I got a picture of her. Let's see. Maria Gonzalez. Let me see if I can get her picture real quick. I do have it on my thumbnail. Maria Gonzalez. Let's see. Let's see, Maria. This is sad. Gonzalez. Let's see if I can get a picture. What time is it? Okay, I got to hurry up and get off here too. So this is her right here, y'all. I'm just gonna just show it from a thumbnail. So she looked like she was very mature and stuff. She looks a little bit older than 11 in this picture, but with that being said, she still is a kid, and he should never have done that, period. You know? So she looked like she could stay at home by herself and everything. And I think at 11 here, this is in Texas. I'm pretty sure in Texas, I don't know for sure. 11-year-old, if she's mature enough, she probably could stay at home legally and stuff. So I'm pretty sure that he didn't just leave her there. You know what I'm saying? And she wasn't mature enough. It's just that the point is that the man should have never broke in, okay, and did what he did. And he shouldn't have lied either, trying to act like two black men coerced him into doing this crazy ass pathetic act that he did. So like I said, hopefully when he get in prison, some black men teach him how to lie. They need to do something to his mouth, because he just can't tell the truth, and that's so everything. That's crazy. He's so coward. He could not even. He did the shit. He couldn't even own up to it, much like some criminals do. They do these heinous acts and then coward as hell when it's time to face the consequences. If you can't face the consequences, don't do the damn crime. And that's on everything. Sometimes with their hair down, they may appear to, with their hair down, because in the other picture, she look a little younger, but you can still, even with her hair down, you can still tell she's underage, point blank. And I don't even care if it's a grown woman. Rape, before I get off this live, rape itself is an act of coward behavior, because I don't even understand why people do this. I know it's a mental condition, and I told you guys about the situation that almost happened to me, but my ass is like a strong ass woman, y'all, mentally and everything, right? And I stopped him. I really did. That's why you got to be very cautious of the people that you meet. This dude didn't even look like he would be trying to do all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? If I showed you a picture of the dude, I wish I had the picture that he sent me trying to apologize. I would show you what he looked like back then before he went to prison. And I didn't tell on him, though. He lucky. He better be glad I didn't, because I could have told him he would have probably a longer sentence, too. I think he was in prison for about 10 years, and then he got out on, he's probably on parole, okay? Is that what they call that when you get, parole and stuff? I don't know how long he's on parole, because I looked him up about a year or two ago, and I still found him online, his prison stuff and everything, but he didn't even look like he raping people and stuff. And I met him in Atlanta, and I'm just thinking it's a regular dude. He lied to me that he said he was single. I found out that he was married, and I just told him we can just be friends. Okay, we can only be friends, because I don't date married men. His wife was really cute, and they just had a baby. Anyway, why are you trying to step out on your wife? Shit. I looked good back then still, but she looked good too. Why are you cheating? Shit, I shouldn't. You know what? Honestly, if I would have met him now, him and I couldn't even be friends. I was younger then, so kind of naive too. Because now him and I could never be friends. Because you cheating on your wife, she was attractive. His wife was from the islands. Okay, I forgot what she was. I don't know if she was Jamaican or what, but I know she was real pretty because after I found out that he was married, he showed me a picture of her. I asked to see what she looked like, and so because I be like, I want to find out why men be trying to cheat and stuff. And she had just had a baby. I'm multitasking. I may have missed some information, but did he know she lived there in May? Yeah, he knew that. He been lurking around. He been lurking around. I forgot how he got the key. He knew. Okay, he knew. That's why you got to watch your neighbors and watch your friends and some relatives too. Okay, and be cautious when you leave your kids at home. Teach them how to defend themselves. I have always taught mine how to defend themselves. Okay, just in case. Even if I'm at home, I want them to know how to defend themselves. In case somebody come here and kill me, they can still defend themselves. Okay, just like I know how to defend myself, even when I'm with my soon-to-be ex. If somebody do something to him, I'm gonna defend myself. As a matter of fact, they can be doing something to him. I'm gonna defend both of us if I need to. You see what I'm saying? So that's just how I am, and this is the same way I teach all of my kids. My son knows this automatically. My oldest son, and he's a cop anyway. So well, he's a detective now, so he know how to do what he need to do. But yeah, he was lurking around. He probably knows them. I need to read some more information on it, but you can look up the case because he probably knows them, or he's a neighbor, or been lurking around that neighborhood, like you just said. But as I was saying, you got to stay abreast of people and watch your surroundings, know who you befriending. Like I said, with that dude that I met, Ricky, Ricky, I'm not his last name out, but Ricky, and you got to, because this dude had a good job. He was nice looking, dressed well, nice as ever. Basically, if he would have been single and not a what, he would have been like the type of dude that I was looking for back then. Okay, and that's scary because he was lying. He was put up a fake him to talk to me. And then when I don't know how I found out that he was married because my ass be investigating shit. And I found out that he was married. And I told him we can just be friends. We can't date. Because he's the one who took me around Atlanta when I first moved there to show me the areas and stuff. Because I didn't know anything about Atlanta. I never had visited Atlanta. I just moved there. Much like when I moved here, much like when I moved to Texas. I don't never visit nowhere. I just research it. And I always wanted to move to California, so I already knew I wanted to move here. But I just researched Atlanta and moved there, in 1992 and stuff. And I met him thinking he was the first person I met there. I'm thinking he all legit and shit. We used to go on car rides because he would show me around and stuff. And then he was into music and all that stuff, just like me. And so I went to his recording studio in his home. And you know what? He probably left me there one day. That's probably what happened. And I started looking through his stuff just to see, to make sure he's single. And that's how I probably found out that he was married. Okay. And then I think I asked him about it and stuff because men think they slick. What they do is hide their stuff so you won't see it, right? And take off their ring and put pictures up and all that stuff and have you come over their house. You know what I'm saying? And try to get stuff. He never did try to get anything because I wasn't that type of chick. And no means no with me. And I don't believe in having sex with people when I first meet them either. I never kissed them or anything, just hugged them. And so we hung out for a long time before he tried to, what. And I ain't gonna never forget that day because, child, everything that I ever read, I did it. I locked my legs up. I ain't gonna never forget that in a way that he couldn't even get them loose. Y'all, he put out his gun. I told him if he fucking, I don't know what I told him. I don't remember, but I think he showed me pull out his gun, and I told him whatever I told him. I don't remember. Anyway, whatever I told him, he decided to try to stop. He stopped trying to do anything, and then he took me to my home or either my car. I can't remember. And I didn't never see him no more after that. Then he called me on the phone. I told him, don't ever call me ever again. Our friendship is over. It's done. You're lucky I'm not even calling the police and stuff. And then I think he had wrote me a letter, right? And he sent it to me. But I got that letter with apology in the card after he was arrested. Because what happened is that I saw him on the news and they went to his job. The FBI went to his job, or police or whatever, went to his job and arrested him, brought him out in handcuffs. I was like, is that Ricky? I was like, is that Ricky? And I could not believe it. And nobody else could either because nobody knew that side of him. Coming to find out, this dude been um, honey women, girls, underage girls, as well as 20-year-olds. I think 20 something, never like no 30 or 40-year-old. It was always younger women because I was in my 20s to my early 20s. And he would con them to the car, promising them money, and he had a job for them because he wasn't broke, okay? And them stupid ass girls would come to the car, and then he would take them somewhere, and he would pull out his you know what, and he would you know what to them, and then bring them back to wherever he took them at or wherever, I don't know, and tell them they better not say nothing or he gonna come and find them and I guess kill them and stuff. And I don't know how they found out that he was doing that and investigated him, and then they went to his job and arrested his stupid ass and stuff. And that's where I saw that all on the news and stuff. And then I got that letter after that, and I started to call and tell police what he was trying to do to me. But I changed my mind. I just didn't call and tell. You know what I'm saying? But if I would have, he would have got more time because that's attempted. You know what I'm talking about. I wasn't gonna let him do that to me. I would have killed that bitch. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, y'all. Especially if I would have got hold to my purse, I would have killed him. Okay, and that's on everything. Even if he would have got away with doing it, I would have killed him afterwards. I'm gonna be perfectly honest about it because I would have been right in my purse. I would have pretend like everything was okay, and he would have got fucking murked right there in his home. And I would have called the police afterwards and told them what he did. They would have checked me out and found out. I might would have had to go to jail for a week or so, but after a week I'll be let out. You know what I'm saying? Once they do all the checking and stuff and everything else, I would have murked him right there. I would have waited. I would have waited just a minute to make. I would have made him think that everything was okay. Okay, and I would have got my purse and I would have fucked him up, and that's on everything. And then I would have called the police and let them know. So I would have that he, you know what, me, and this is what I did to him. And that's exactly. So he better be glad he didn't do anything. He better be glad whatever made him stop. He better be glad that stopped him. Because I'm telling you, if he would have got away with it at that particular time, this boy wouldn't have had to worry about going to prison. I would have got him back for everybody he did that to, and that's on everything. You know. So that's the only time that I ever met a rape. I mean, what I almost said the word again. But if y'all saw him back in the time that I met him, you would have never known. That's why I always tell you, you got to be cautious when you meet people. And I didn't meet him online or on a dating site. I met him in person. So it don't matter where you meet people at. You better be cautious because if you're not cautious, you never know who you might be meeting. Y'all think when y'all be meeting these lying ass dudes on YouTube, they be lying and shit and making themselves act like they all this. Y'all think that's something. Meet somebody who's actually a fucking killer or that and see. Shit. So yeah, that was a damn trip. Let me see what you said right here, Brown. So you said, yep, I tell my daughter, especially when she's going to that, you know what, don't be looking down all in her phone. She needs to be alert aware and watching cars around while at the bus. That's right. And make sure that she's texting you and stuff, letting you know what's up, and definitely pay attention to these freakazoid men. That's on everything. Some women too, because some of these women would do stuff for men. So you got to watch that too. But for me, I teach my kids how to watch, but I also teach them self-defense. You know what I'm saying? My daughter's actually taking a self-defense class right now. Because everybody playing with these people out here. Okay? I'm not playing with them, and they not playing with them. Okay? So if you ever see Shades Tube incarcerated, I'm going to be perfectly honest, it's going to be for effing somebody up, and that's on everything. And hopefully it'll be self-defense because I'm defending myself. Because one thing I don't do is I don't take out no weapons unless I'm defending myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't never pull out anything. Unless somebody messing with me, then I will, because I don't be playing around, y'all. That's why I don't like nobody playing around with me. And I certainly don't play around with my kids. Not these younger ones. The older ones can take care of themselves. Yeah, all my daughters can take care of themselves really well. I mean, damn, they do better than I do. That one in Texas don't fucking play at all. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. She don't play at all. Okay, the one here don't play either. Yeah, my daughters don't play. My son don't play either. My son is more mild mannered, and calm and collective. My daughters though, man. Whew, good thing the one is into church now. Cause man, but the one in Texas don't really play, y'all. For real, for real, for real. Hell, I play around with people sometimes, but that one right there don't be playing. She would F you up in a heartbeat. She don't even be caring. Me, on the other hand, I be caring. about certain things. Okay, I'm not trying to be in jail unless it's self-defense. I'm not trying to be out here fighting and doing weird shit, you know, all that type of stuff. But she don't be caring, child. Shit, y'all. If I told y'all some stories, y'all would be on this app. Y'all be laughing. I'm not gonna tell you though, but yeah, I found out some information. I was like, girl, you did that because I thought she was lying. Yeah. I was like, girl, I ain't even done that. Okay. I'm talking about Jay ain't gonna do that unless that man try to put his hand on her. But I would have went off on his ass, and he better not try to do that because I would have jacked his ass up right there in Walmart. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Okay? Because like I said, I'm not like my other daughter in Texas, but clearly she got some of it from me. Okay, I think my daughter in Texas is more like my mom. My mom don't play, girl. I used to be scared of my mom. Everybody used to be scared of my mom. My mom was really attractive too. That's why I tell people don't be looking at people looks because my mom was beautiful for real when she was younger. And you would look at her, you wouldn't even think she would be doing all these damn crazy things. But yeah, they used to be, some people still is scared of her. But yeah, they used to be scared of her, child. So I think my other daughter in Texas got some of those genes. Because shit, I'm not like that. Not like she is. That girl don't be playing, man. If I wasn't her mom, I probably wouldn't even be. If I got into an altercation with her, I just probably wouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? Because you definitely, better be ready. Shit, because that girl don't be playing around. Oh, it's her ass to fight a dude. My ass ain't gonna fight no dude. It be Winnie, okay? And it don't be no little punk dudes either. But she can fight her ass off though. You would look at her, you wouldn't think she would be fighting. You see my daughter, bro, so you wouldn't even think she would be fighting. You wouldn't be thinking none of this shit that she be doing. Damn, when she told me the one thing she did, I was shocked. I really was, and I had to confirm it from the person. They said, yes, she did that and stuff. And I was like, yeah, you know what to do next time she do that too. That's that. You don't do all that. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell y'all what she did though, but yeah, this is like a trip. I thought she was lying to me and stuff, but yeah, this girl I'll be playing. She different than me, y'all. Yes, the one that claimed she was sending me some money for her cell phone bill having son. I gotta call her again because she thinks she's slick and shit. But yeah, you got to stay alert. You got to keep your kids schooled, and you got to stay alert for yourself and keep yourself schooled too, and learn how to defend yourself. Because in this world we live in today, people don't give a shit about you being a female. They don't give a shit if you with a man. They don't give a shit about your man. They don't give a shit if you old, young. They don't care. Okay, you can be all up into church all you want to and think you're supposed to defend yourself. Okay, be into church if you want to. Okay, be into God for real, because I am. But the thing about it is that we all sin. I definitely be sinning every time I cuss and say stuff I shouldn't be saying. But defending yourself is not a sin for you to know that. You know what I'm saying? It's not. God didn't say let somebody physically assault you or rape you and things like that. What you're not supposed to do is pull out weapons and stuff and start things with people and start up fights and arguments and stuff. You're supposed to say mild and meek and not be a gossiper and things like that. These are the things you're supposed to do. Okay, but if somebody is putting you in harm's way and they making you fear for your life, you're supposed to do self-defense. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to defend yourself. And that's on everything, and certainly defend your kids. And then sometimes you don't have to do, deadly defense, but you need to speak up if you need to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't just speak up because somebody say, oh, you're a BIT sage or something like that. But I'm saying when somebody do stuff for real, the names and shit, nobody cares. But I'm saying when they do stuff for real, okay? And that's what I'm talking about, for real shit. All right? Other than that, guys, we got to get out of here. At least I got to get out of here. I've been on here for 2 hours. I had fun with this live today. Some of the stories I told you, these 2 stories was awful, especially the one with the little girl. You know what I'm saying? It's very awful. Again, my prayers and sympathy is expressed out to her family, especially to her dad. May this little girl rest in peace. As far as the animal, that's an awful act as well. This dude, I hope they do everything they need to with this perverted, weird dude, because he's a fucking weirdo, okay? Just like that weirdo who did that to that little girl. All weirdos need to be locked up somewhere and beat the shit out of. Like take their clothes off, get a damn whip like they used to do with slaves, and beat their ass until they just cannot sit down ever again. And that's on everything. And that's what they need to do. They need to incorporate some corporal punishment into these prisons when people do these hardcore crimes. Beat their ass a couple times. They'll stop. And that's on everything. Y'all, don't forget to thumbs up this video as well as subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming video. I want to go ahead and do roll call real quick. I want to say thank you to everybody in my chat. I'm going to call you guys names out. Don't forget, y'all, these names that I'm putting up on my screen, go check them out on you know what, and you know what, to there, you know what. All right, check them out. These are some good you know what. All right. So West Adams, thank you so much for tuning in, hun, giving support, showing support. Thank you so much. You are surely appreciated. Amori, thank you so much for coming by, showing support. You are appreciated, girl, too. And I got to catch your stuff out too. You too, West Adams. Elisa, girl, I know you probably gone, but thank you for coming by, showing support. I appreciate you, and I'm glad you are having a good day, girl. All right, Brown Sweet, thank you so much for coming by, showing support, like always, and I appreciate you too, girl. Who else? Ryan. Thank you. Thank you, Ryan. Ryan. Thank you for coming by, showing support, hun. Like always, sharing my videos and everything else that you do. You are appreciated, my guy. All right. And let's see who else. Remember 22. Thank you so Ryan, whatever. Ryan, this person. Thank you so much for coming by, showing support. Okay. Vincent, thank you. Thank you, Vincent, for coming by, showing support. Like always, you are so sweet, hon. All right. Let's see who else. Who else? Nightbot always doing his job. The computer can really do its job well. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, happy and blessed Labor Day to everybody. Go out, have some fun. Do your barbecue, whatever you do. Have fun, be safe, be alert, watch your surroundings, watch your kids, and just have a peaceful, good day. Tomorrow, I'll be on. I don't know if I'm gonna do it in the morning or at 7:30. I don't know for sure yet because I got some things to do in the morning. So it probably will be tomorrow evening. So I'll see you guys then. Don't forget, if you want to show support to this channel, besides thumbing up, watching my other videos, subscribing to the channel, you can also do a Cash App, just $Shades too. All goes to better this channel. All right, because remember, StreamYard and all this stuff costs. It's not free. All right, and that's on everything. All right. So otherwise, guys, I want you guys to have a good evening. Have a blessed Labor Day. And I'll see you guys in my next video. You guys take care. And thank you so much. Good night, everybody. Have a good day today, okay? Peace out.